Do Catholics worship saints? The first of the Ten Commandments makes it clear that worship is due to God alone. In Deuteronomy, the Lord tells his people through Moses, "You shall not have other gods beside me. You shall not bow down before them or serve them." Catholics affirm this truth. Only the Almighty Creator of the universe, the one in whom we live and move and have our being, is worthy of our worship, of the adoration that involves giving ourselves completely to Him. No saints or even angels should ever be adored in sense. At the same time, however, we obey the biblical instruction to pay all their dues. Honor to whom honor is due. Romans 13, verse 7. Though we don't worship the saints and angels in heaven, we do in fact honor or venerate them because they also deserve great honor. Why do they deserve such honor? Because they now stand before in heaven face to face and they have become like Him. 1 John 3, verse 2. They have become by God's grace His glorious image. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. Partakers in His nature. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 4. They share in His holiness. Hebrews 12, verse 10. His glory. Romans 8, verse 17. Peter 5, verse 1. His knowledge. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 from verse 12, and his authority to judge and rule. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 2 to 3. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 12, and Revelation chapter 3 verse 21. And we somehow deny God the honor due Him when we honor His saints? By no means. They are His perfected handwork. Ephesians 2 verse 10. And when praise the designs, all the glories go to the designer. Psalm 19 verse 2. Even nature gives praise to God. How much more human beings who have wisdom and reason and justice, who shall shine brightly like the splendor of the firmament. Daniel chapter 12 verse 3. Finally, we should note that as the old saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of praise. Of all the ways we can honor God's saints, the best way is to imitate their faith in Him. Hebrews chapter 6 verse 11 to 12.